Alright, hi guys, what's up? This is Amber on this YouTube channel. I wanted to do a quick review for a phone and talk about the new phone that I'm getting. It's the phone that I have right now that I'm getting ready to review is the Samsung Seek from Sprint Wireless, and the phone that I'll be reviewing within the next week, so between Tuesday and Friday sometime, is going to be the HTC Hero with Google for Sprint Wireless. Just a little bit about that phone before I actually get it. It is refurbished and it is pre-owned, but there's nothing wrong with it that I've heard of, so everything should work just like a real phone would. But I wanted to talk about the phone that I have right now, which is the Samsung Seek from Sprint. And just an overview of the phone. It looks pretty nice. Excuse me. But there are downsides to this. There are upsides to this. There are things that this phone can't do that the Hero can do, which I'll do a comparison video when I have both phones in front of me. I got this phone in May-ish, around May-ish. Maybe it was January. I don't really remember. But as you can see on the front, there's a it's a touchscreen. The display of the phone is quite smaller than it actually looks. I don't really have a problem with touchscreen size as long as it works and the calibration is correct. However, I think I've calibrated this phone quite a few times since I've had it, just because it keeps going off calibration. On the front here is the back button, and these buttons are pretty, you know, hard, whatnot. They're pretty good. In the middle here with this little silver thing around it is the home button, as you can probably tell. And then over here, right there, is the contacts button. Now, normally phones like this would have the back button, the home button, and the end call button. This button doesn't actually end phone calls for some odd reason. I'm not really sure if that was a Samsung thing, like they didn't want a button on this phone to end the calls, but it doesn't end calls. And then the keyboard looks like this. The full QWERTY keyboard, and the buttons are actually really small. So if you have big fingers, the buttons aren't that small, but if you have big fingers, it's good to be able to text on. The space bar is really small. I think I would have enjoyed it better if the space bar was just a little bigger, because, like, I don't know. Anyways, on this side you have your volume rocker right here, and your micro SD slot. Down here you have the little speaker. Over here is the unlock and lock button, as well as the power on button. You have your charger port and your camera button. And up here you have your 3.5mm headphone jack. Oh gosh. This phone is really, it gets dropped quite frequently. I'm not clumsy, but it gets dropped quite frequently, like you just witnessed. This is the screen of when it loads on. It has the favorites on it. I'm not sure that should, you can see, you know, I've customized it and whatnot. And then you can go over here to the main, which has your main things like calculator, messaging, IM, and all those. And then you go to fun, music, camera, photos, my stuff, yada yada. And then you go to web, maybe, yeah, okay. You have basic web things. Pushing the call button gives you your favorites list, like your speed dial, sorta, but not really. It has threaded text messages, so it looks like this. So, overall, it's a pretty good phone, but I've had to turn my phone off and on just to receive text messages, so I wouldn't recommend you get that phone. If it's like a first time phone, I might, but if it's just something you're like upgrading to, I wouldn't recommend it, just because it has so many problems. This is the second phone I've had, and you can't say because I drop it so much that's why it's broken. I haven't dropped it that much, honestly. Sometimes it'll fall, sometimes it'll fly out of my hand. I can have the tightest grip on it and it'll still fall. But the phone that I'm getting Tuesday to Friday, if I haven't already said before, is the HTC Hero with Google. It operates on the Android system, whereas this one operates on Sprint system, pretty much. When I get the new phone, though, between those days, I'll do a full unboxing video, but it'll have to be with my webcam, so I'm sorry if the quality is not as good as you'd like it to be. Hopefully for Christmas I'll get a camera and I can redo the, unboxing and whatnot. If you have any questions about the Samsung Seek from Sprint or the HTC Hero with Google from Sprint, put it in the comments or send me a message about it, and I will be sure to try to answer those questions in a new video. I know that when I actually get the HTC Hero, I'll be able to do more videos, so I'll be on here a lot more. And if you have anything you want me to review, talk about, or if you just have a random question, put it down here, and I'll be sure to answer it as quickly as I can in a video. I know that some of you have different carriers, and there's one thing. I know that Samsung and Sprint both have come out with a phone called the Samsung Trender. Now, the Samsung Trender is the exact same phone as this, the exact same basis, exact same layout, just a different name of the phone. They both probably work just as well. I can show you boot up time really quick while I'm talking. It doesn't really take long to boot up. You can see the Samsung logo, and eventually it brings up the Sprint logo as well. So there it is, the Sprint logo, and then it'll bring up the home screen, which that background is preset, and you can't change backgrounds or anything. It's only the faves, menu, fun, and home, which doesn't give you a lot of variety. I know that a lot of people now really prefer the Android based phones, just because you can choose screens and stuff like that, and they're also like really popular, the Android phones are. So I think I say so a lot, sorry. But I wanted to say thank you for watching this if you do watch it, and please put your comments, questions, or whatever below so I can get some feedback on this, because I want to know, like, if you have this phone, what your problems are, or what you think the pros and cons are. And then if you have the HTC Hero, put your pros and cons below there as well. I think my pros for this phone are that it is touchscreen, it does have the full QWERTY keyboard, and overall it is a good phone, whereas the cons would be, another pro would be that it does have good battery life. I can leave it off the charger for like an entire 24 hours before it finally starts to lose battery, so I guess it's not bad. Cons would probably be the fact that it breaks easy. I don't drop calls very often, but to end a call it's really difficult. And I do believe that I don't really like the threaded text messaging part, but I'm picky about a lot of stuff. But I'm fine with it if that's what comes with the phone. The browser doesn't take long to load at all, but sometimes I do find it difficult to maneuver around. I don't really know if I can think of any other cons in this phone to tell you, but if I do, I'll be sure to let you know in the video for the HTC Hero unboxing, which should be next Tuesday or next Friday. I mean, this coming Tuesday or this coming Friday, if that makes any sense. It said 2 to 5 business days, and I just ordered it this morning around 11:30. So I'm actually really excited to get this new phone, just because of the fact that I really you know, it's an Android phone. I haven't had an Android phone, but I've worked with an Android phone before, so, and it does videos, so I'm excited for that because I love videos. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, comments or message them to me, and I'll be sure to get them back to you, or get back to you, not get them back to you, as soon as I can. And thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great week. Look for my new HTC Hero unboxing video coming Tuesday to Friday. If you have anything you want me to specifically go over about the HTC Hero, put it down there, and I'll be sure to check this video before I do the unboxing so I can answer all the questions on there, and we should be set. Thanks, guys.